Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much, everybody, for your kind words wishing me to get better. I'm getting better slowly, but you can still hear my voice. I've still got the monkey Ebola bum aids, but I am getting better. Yeah, slowly. But anyway, so some more stuff's arrived. Obviously, I did episode 1 and 2 of the unboxing, and some really cool stuff has arrived. So I thought I would do a bit of a bonus for you. Now, the first thing had actually arrived before, should have been in the other videos. However, the wife said it hadn't been delivered when it had. It was in the outside box. So Posty put it in there very kindly. The wife said there was nothing in there. She was wrong. And it is this. Edwards brand new Spitfire Mark 5B in 72nd scale. Prophy Pack edition. Really good value, these. You get the masking set, photo etch set, and lots of different schemes, none of which I'm going to use. I've got a plan for this. Now, this has the generic set of sprues in, so it means there's a tropical filter in there. And I have a plan, and the plan is, look at this. This is 48 scale, this one. You might remember this one from a few years ago, Malta Spitfire, one of the early ones. And this one actually, from the first batch, survived the second longest. The first one that arrived the longest, that's the one that everybody does, the boxing GNH. But GNN, having done my research, actually lasted about, I think, quite a long time before ultimately not making it, sadly. And I thought I'd have a go at doing either this one or GNH, the standard one in 72nd scale. Got a real plan on how to do the serial. I've got some standard decals, generic serials in 72nd scale, but they do 48 scale, forgive me, but the 4-inch ones for the Fleet Aeron, so I can use those and adapt them, use those, because the cutter's not going to be able to cut that in 72nd scale. It's just too fine for it, which is a real shame. But so I thought I'd just get this out of the cabinet, just to let you know my plans with this one. You might have seen already. Already what I've got for it is a Barracuda vac form canopy, because the bubble canopy looks way better with that. I've also got a door for it, again from Barracuda, and again from Barracuda. Now, you saw these, but in 24th scale. These are the teeny tiny ones in 72nd scale. They are absolutely brilliant. If you want to do a Spitfire, get some of these if you're going to get one thing, because they are superb. Right, that is that. Right, this one is from Hadance. Got a gift voucher from child number 3. So I thought, because I needed a few bits and bobs, let's order it straight away. That didn't work out very well. And nor did that. What is going on? I mean, masking set for said Spitfire in 72nd scale. The reason I got this, even though you get masks in that, is I can do the inside. It looks way better. Yet another masking set for the Hurricane. I've got another one in the stash. That's why I got that. Camouflage painting masks. A pattern, B pattern. Much easier, I find, to use these. I quite often go freehand, but as you may have seen on the Spitfire 14 conversion in 32nd scale, If you lay one of the colours down, put the masks on, and then just do a mist coat over the top, you've got the perfect guide for your freehand camo. Obviously mine's going to be a field applied job, so it will be soft, but these will come in really handy for that. Right, I've got a cockpit door here, ASK. I will use the Barracuda on this one, but I'm planning on getting the IBG kit, so we'll use that one. But I did get some resin exhausts for the Spitfire from ASK. They're just brilliant things. What else have I got in here? Vickers K, another Vickers K, but this time in 72nd scale. This is going to be for the battle that hopefully I'll get around to doing. I say next year, it's New Year's Eve as I film this. Right, for the Armour Hobby kit, which actually is propping up the phone, is this thing, the space sets. Now these are brilliant, because in here not only do you get the 3D printed instrument panel and a few other bits and bobs, you get a seat harness, photo rich seat harness, pre-coloured. I've got a few options for said Hurricane, but yeah, I thought I'd get one of those because I can. Battle of Malta. The reason I got this is because it's got a number of Spitfire schemes, and what I can do is scan the decal sheet and trace the markings. So this has, so that's GNH, GNN. I could do GNH, but this has got GNB as well. So I might use that. Has it got the stencils in? No, it hasn't. But yeah, I do like my Malta subjects, and that might come in handy. Right, the other two things. So I mentioned, excuse me again, I mentioned painting masks. This one is for a certain 30-second scale Typhoon. I'm going to use this. This is the bubble top, but I'm going to use this in the same way that I mentioned. Probably do the maybe the grey, put the masks on. Well, it depends what the masks are. I think these masks, I don't know, I'm going to have to work out. Whichever way around it is anyway. Mist over the top, freehand camo, really accurate camo pattern. And the last thing in the box is I bought these One Man Army Tempest masks. So hopefully Sven, who has just done the 32nd scale Typhoon set, hopefully that set can get to me in time. As an insurance policy, just in case they don't, I bought these. I have the Valiant Wings book, and I'm sure a lot of the stencils are very similar, if not the same. And yeah, so I will use these in case they don't arrive in time. I'm really hoping they do. That is that. Right, next one. Excuse me again. Right, this is a display paint stirrer. The idea is you put your paint, obviously paint pot, whatever it is, on the top, and this sort of vibrates and mixes it up. I quite often, because normally I use things like MRP or ammo and things like that, is just give the bottle a jolly good shake. But I do find with MRP that at the bottom you get some pigment and it just won't shift. And I thought I'd give this a go. I'm hoping that this will mix up the MRP specifically much better than just shaking the bottle with an agitator in. And hopefully a bit safer. Now, you've got to be careful if you've got a steel ball in a metal jar and you're giving it a bit of a shake, that you don't smash the bottle. It is, I wouldn't say it's a common thing, but you know, it does happen. So hopefully that's going to make it a bit easier. Right, last one. Here it is. Here is the 32nd scale Hawker Typhoon. So this is a pre-production example, and really excited. So exciting. Shall we have a quick sneak peek in the box? Same box that the Defiant came in. Screams quality. You got this little magnet thing. Modeller's notes, like pilot's notes. And here it is. Look at that packaging. Just brilliant. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to get it out now. I'll do a proper review when I get back to KSA, and I'll be starting this straight away. Really exciting. Right, okay. So what I'll do is I'll draw stumps there. Let you get on with your day. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for all the messages, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Cheers, bye-bye.